Hello, hello. My name is Kasey Eileen. If this is your first time here, hello, welcome. We're on quite a journey here together. I was gone last week because I was with family celebrating Christmas, and that was an incredible experience because I can't really share a lot of this journey with my family, but suddenly in conversations, topics related to my awakening journey was coming up, and I saw my family, who's always been really solid and staunch in the way that they view the world. I saw it shifting and changing, and that was an incredible experience to really realize that the world is awakening. It's slow and it's in tiny bits and pieces, but that was an incredible experience. So I hope that winter solstice was a beautiful moment for you. Christmas, Hanukkah, every holiday within this sphere, I just hope that it held joy and awakening for you. I've really felt my guides come forward and say we have things that we want to talk about, which was why I wanted to make sure that I sat down and did this before I went off on another adventure. So I think that I'm just going to give the space over to them, and we'll see what comes through. I have my crystal. If you have yours, I recommend just letting your heart connect to it, and we will see what happens. So I'm just going to take a few deep breaths, and as I do, I encourage you to take some deep breaths with me. And as you breathe, I encourage you to imagine that you are breathing in your soul energy. And as you breathe out, I encourage you to imagine that you are connecting your heart to your crystal, whether in the earth or in your home. And we will enter into this space together. So if you just take a few deep breaths with me. Brio kandaeste Broranai heriak Sherianai erutoranai kia kalu torarai sheriatanai. I am love, I am love, I am love. Heriakaria toranai kia sheranai. This is a being of light upon Kasey's guiding team. Shoria kereria tokoranai seriatanai kia tono. We do indeed have a few things we would like to discuss and bring to your awareness as you close your current year and look to what this next season holds. Koranai kiriakaru turoreak andaikia soto. In the previous times, we have spoken about how your physical transformation is a physical transformation within your physical body, bringing it into a crystalline state. We then have spoken that the crystals of earth are soul energy and also the breath of God. We now have something to build upon this knowledge and something to look forward to and connect to in this coming year. Kramdai kirat airi shukto taingia kandaik. In all that is, there is a home. It is the home of magic, wonder, and awe. And this home was formed with crystalline, bonded souls. The foundation of this home is crystalline. The energy of magic, wonder, and awe is the energy of the breath of God. The breath of God was the foundation of this home. And this is the home in all that is where magical and mystical energies were created, formed, and birthed. So this is the home where fairy energy was born. This is the home where dragon energy was born. This is the home where the energy of magic itself was formed and created within the foundations. A collective of souls formed this home in all that is, and it was formed by a collective of crystalline souls forming its foundation and breathing the breath of God into the crystal foundation of this home. Kuria kandai ki she sututorai kanga te rutoranai ki ashandai. So why do we bring this information forward? Kusheria nai kandai tudaranai. This home in all that is, the home of magic, wonder, and awe. This is the home which Earth herself was mirrored and modeled from. So, Earth, in her formation, was similarly formed by crystalline souls bonding together and creating a crystal foundation of earth. Kushiakandai kiat ato kutorigikia kendea tutaraya shaktiandaik. And earth was always meant to be a full and complete mirror of this home in all that is, in physical form. Chatiak anga ki iotutoriak ashaktea soto. Varandi kerut utorai ki yeshaktiak andai ki esoktorayak anja. So what does this mean? There is a crystalline foundation of Mother Earth. And as the souls which formed the crystalline foundation of Earth awaken upon Earth, these souls are opening their forming crystalline heart space and flowing energy through the portal of this crystalline heart space into the crystalline foundations of Earth. This is causing the crystals of Earth to awaken to their true form, to their true energy. And in this, it is awakening the energy of magic, awe, and wonder in Earth herself. So, as souls embody themselves through their crystalline physical transformation, they are opening a heart space portal, and the crystalline receptors within this heart space are then connecting into the crystalline foundation of Earth, and the birth of new Earth is rising from this crystalline connection. Earth is becoming her true self, just as you are becoming your true selves. Karia kodoraria kianganaik. Keria karutoria shekriandai kire tutoranai ke suriandai. So why do we bring this layer of information. There are many hidden secrets within Earth. She is becoming her true self, and her true self is filled with magic. And as the crystals of Earth awaken and begin to receive the flow of energy through the heart space portal of awakening souls, there is much that will be revealed upon Earth. There is much that you currently are unable to perceive on Earth. For as she is embodying her crystalline self, you so too are embodying your crystalline self. And together, you are connecting. And your perception of Earth is changing. For example, in the home of magic, wonder, and awe, in all that is, the energy of fairies and the energy of dragons is present and perceivable. And these two energies have always been within Earth. However, as the crystals of Earth awaken, these energies are blooming into open consciousness again. And this year, these two energies are becoming available in consciousness once more. So, if you have felt drawn to Kasey's energy, you are part of a collective of souls whose crystalline transformation is actively awakening the crystalline foundation of Earth. And the work you have been doing to connect your heart to a crystal has been directly flowing energy from your heart space portal into the crystals in the foundation of Earth. Kia ka tokari kia kandai. Vradi estokari kia shandai kia ka torai kia kandai ki seredange. Kalia ka totori kia shanga tera tutodanaik. If you are drawn to Kasey's energy, you are intimately involved in the home of magic, wonder, and awe on the other side of awareness. And you are part of a collective on Earth who is going to be among the first to perceive this magic rise within Earth this year. As you become who you truly are, as you transform into a crystalline embodiment, this will create a new perception, and you will begin to perceive the magic on Earth, which has always been there. Yet, as you and the crystals of Earth awaken, this magic will be present, prevalent, felt, and seen. And this is the joy of this coming year. The crystals of Earth have been awakening for a while. Yet now, there is a growing conscious awareness of their consciousness. And as you connect your crystalline heart to the consciousness of the crystals within Mother Earth, you shall begin to perceive the secrets of Earth, the secrets of magic, which have always been here. There are some of you that will feel very called to understanding fairy energy. There is some of you who will feel very called to remember dragon consciousness. And there are some of you who will be very called to work directly with the consciousness of crystals. This is all unfolding in this coming time. And as you embody your own soul within your physical body, you are flowing your breath of God into Earth. And she then is birthing her magic into the open. Kariak rorai ki sek tianga halak. Gariak I sek tayoko lukutandi sek tiaka to avarandai kiasandai. So, we usually leave these transmissions with a practice. This is the practice we encourage. You are going to begin to perceive Earth in a whole new way. And there are magic secrets ready to be perceived within your new crystalline state. We are encouraging you to go outside into nature. We are encouraging you to connect your heart space to the crystals within Earth. We are then encouraging you to allow a flow of energy from all that is, from the home of magic, wonder, and awe, to flow through your heart space into the crystals of Earth. Connect yourself as you stand in nature and imagine this energy flowing from your heart into the crystals of Earth, back into your heart, and flowing Earth's energy into all that is. And this becomes an infinity loop where your heart, your crystalline heart space, is the portal of this energy. As you connect yourself to this flow, open your eyes, and what do you perceive? Perhaps there is a new way that the shadow and light dances. Perhaps you see the sky in a whole new way. Perhaps you simply feel the energy of the breath of God flowing through you. If you have felt called to these beginning videos, you are part of the collective awakening the crystals within Earth's foundation. And this simple practice is your gift to these awakening crystals. There is much to be revealed within Earth, and this is truly the year when true magic is again perceived. We are going to leave today with a transmission. This is an energy from the home of magic, wonder, and awe, which will flow directly into your open heart space and awaken remembrance of your connection to this home and to the foundations of Earth. Karandai kiaranai ki kurana na isenai. Branae kariatora na ishe kadariatora nai. Vachi esotarari kia podra na ye kia toda na ishe teatanai. Kuarania tutarai kia sotaradia todaranai kadare tokorai kia todaranai. Kurari shikadaralea kodaranai sokaranai kodaranai. Varia kadaria kodari shikadarka kentakarakia kolaka gia konai shikadaria nonai. Vu soktai shakatia tairo toramnia kadaria sotararia toranai taranai. Kia kananaya sotaria tokaria shokadaria toramnaya kadarilio kodorisi kanaya karakanai. Vie serero torania podraki sokadaria todaria kadania sokadranai. Varia kodaria shokadaria vanaria kadetoria paraya kodoria naya torea shakarianai. Vi sokaria podrenia katarana todaria sokodaria kodaria shakaranai. Halia kataria kotaria shakaria todaria pararia karakokanai. Hi akarari kotaria todanai. Varia kodaranai. Varia kodaranai. Varia kodaranai. Sharo. 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 This is a beautiful year. And it is the year Earth unveils her magic to you. You are loved. You are loved. You are loved. Amen. Whoa. Okay. That's pretty cool. So this has taken a lot of trust to flow this. But I have had some experience with the practice that they brought forward at the end. I had been given some knowledge last year from a guide of mine that I was this portal, and if I could allow energy to flow through my physical body into the crystals of earth, it would help the crystals awaken, like they were saying just there. And this past year, I lived in Ireland, which is a place and a land that is very, very dear to my soul and my heart. And I was in a part of the land that had a lot of walls built over it, both metaphorical and physical. And I was walking and I was in this old ancient forest, and suddenly I felt this grief come over me as I was walking the land. And it was this deep grief, and I couldn't understand where it was coming from. And then suddenly I heard the words, "They built a wall over fairyland." And they showed me, well, I saw this crumbling stone wall. And suddenly I got this urge, this knowing, this download that I had to flow energy through my heart and understand that there was a crystal within that land that I needed to connect my love to. And so I closed my eyes and I felt all of this energy start to run through my body, and it was through my heart, and it was in that infinity loop that they were talking about, and I felt it going into this crystal, and I felt it going into the earth, and I felt this like euphoria run through me, and I knew that it was flowing through earth. And then suddenly all of this light language started going. And when it was complete, suddenly the entire forest around me, like all the winds started rustling in the leaves, and I started seeing these sparks of light everywhere that I had never seen before. And I heard the fairies thank you. And I've had a few moments since that where I've been on a piece of land and I've felt this need and this urge to flow that love energy through my body. And each time I've done that, I've perceived earth in a different way. I've perceived the light and the shadow dancing, and I've felt magic. I've felt fairy energy around me. And my entire relationship with earth has changed in this past year and a half since doing this practice. And suddenly a woods is no longer just a woods. I see a fairy tree where once it was just a normal tree. When I look in the sky, I see clouds that look like dragons. My perception of earth is changing, but it's with my change that it's occurring. And it still is kind of hard for me to come on here and talk about fairies and dragons and magic. But what I am coming to understand is that this home that earth was modeled off of, that is what is rising. That is, they call it the new earth, but earth is becoming everything she always was intended to be. Just like we are becoming all that we were intended to be, just like we are embodying all of our soul energy, earth too is embodying all of her soul energy. And earth was always meant to be magic. And it sounds like this is a year where we are going to begin to perceive that. And if more and more of us are opening our heart space and intentionally connecting with the foundations, the crystal foundations of this earth, we are helping her heal, helping her awaken, and helping her become who she truly is. And of course, that helps us become who we truly are. So I hope that this message in any small way helps you on your journey of becoming who you are. I would love to hear if any of these practices have opened something new within you. Or, if you just like fairies, just let me know, because I kind of do too. And I have a feeling that they're going to bring more and more information about how these energies of magic, there's so much more than we have understanding of now. Like, I've learned about fairy energy, how it's so much more than beings with little fluttering wings. It's a spark of light and a spark of hope. And I'm just really looking forward to learning more and to learn more with you. So, this is getting pretty long. So, I just want to thank all that have come here into this space and have shared your experiences or shared your wisdom in the comments. I welcome that. Right now I feel really called to do private readings with people. I'm learning so much, and I've been so honored to encounter the souls who I've encountered doing that, and that feels like what I'm supposed to be doing right now. So if that is something that would interest you, you can find my website down below, and I would love to meet you. I would love to work with you, work with your guides, to help you become who you truly are, because that's what we're doing here together, for better or for worse. But I'm really looking forward to observing the magic with you all in this coming year. And let's see what happens. All right. Until next time. Bye-bye.